Coffee with a Chair was recorded before a live studio audience.
Welcome to Coffee with the Chair. I'm Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. It's our pleasure, our honor to facilitate this event. We do it typically every first Thursday. It's free, it's open to the public. We're right at SLC TV Studios, the corner of 25th and Virginia. We throw in hot coffee and Danish, courtesy of Steamworks Cafe, right there on US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Our sponsor, our sponsor's been for the past probably 4 or 5 years, has been A&G Concrete Pools, and we're getting to know their staff, which I really enjoy this year. So Travis has been really good about making sure we have sponsor representation every single month, and this month it's Patty Junta, and she is the office manager for A&G Pools. And we've talked about pools a lot this year. I feel like we have talked about all the different types of pools and what you can get done for your pool. But then there's somebody in the office that I knew, it wasn't Travis, that keeps everything going like clockwork.
That would be me.
Is that Patty Junta?
That is me,
That's
yes.
Patty Junta. How many employees do you guys have?
We have about 62 total out in the field.
Out in the
with
field.
Everything, with everybody, it's about 62.
And so Travis talked about a lot of vertical integration. So there's a lot of parts and pieces. You have to order tile and concrete, and there's subcontractors, and there's, supplies. And do you kind of oversee all of that?
I oversee all of that, and I do the billing, I do receivables, payables, all that good stuff.
Invoicing, all the good stuff.
All that good stuff.
And do you have a team that you work with?
There's 7 girls in the office that are all underneath me, and ranging from the service department to ordering the tile to permitting. And
so you have somebody that's in charge of permitting, because that can be a task for.
Oh yeah, she's been there about 4 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
good.
That's her specialty. She doesn't want to move on from there.
And how long have you been with A&G Pools?
I've been there for 22 years.
Oh gee.
Yeah.
Gee.
Yep.
And AMG just celebrated, I think, their 37th or 37th anniversary.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you've been there since it was little tiny, when you were on Sager.
That's where I first started. Yep.
Yeah. Sager's a little dirt road off of US 1. For those, and
Very
Dirty
tiny
Deeds
up.
is in Sager's property now. But that was where they were for.
Now the building's like 3 times what we were in.
I bet.
So it's awesome.
Very
big
nice.
change.
Yeah, that building that you guys put in on Turnpike Theater or
Glades Cutoff.
Glades Cutoff,
Yeah.
sorry, it was custom for A&G Pools.
It's awesome.
It's beautiful in there.
Yeah.
Very
Then
good.
during COVID, we kind of outgrew it because we were just so busy,
Well, during COVID, everybody wanted a pool, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
If I'm going to be home, I'm going to need a pool.
Yeah, nobody wanted to leave.
No. It took quite a few years, honestly, to get people to want to leave their houses
again.
again.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. So it's calmed down. So we're getting back to normal again.
Yeah, but we have all the new neighborhoods, the new PUDs, new construction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But it's fun.
Now, I know that Travis has a sort of a history of philanthropy, and they're involved in all the different nonprofits in town. And have you bitten into that bug a little bit too?
I help him with the Christmas for Kids, of course, with the fire department. But that's usually about it.
Yeah. Christmas for Kids is certainly a passion project for them over there.
Yes.
And they really enjoy it. And so he's kind of, I feel like everybody at the A&G family is somewhat involved in that. I imagine wrapping parties like crazy as well.
They do that. Yeah, it's nice going out. I've been out on Christmas morning, and it's heartwarming to see, the giving.
For those of you that don't know about Christmas for Kids, tell us what they do.
They collect gifts all year round, actually, and then they go out on Christmas Day and distribute them to the less fortunate kids out in St. Lucie County.
Yeah. And sometimes they take fire trucks around and all that
fire
kind
trucks,
of good stuff.
Santa comes with us, and they stop at all of the homes coming down. A lot of them are the motels that people are living in temporarily and stuff like that. And they just continue down, all the way down US 1.
Very nice.
So it's really nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank A&G for letting you come this month
Of
and
course.
talk about A&G Pools and their 37th anniversary. It's been nice getting to know the staff over there. I feel like I deal with Travis and Gina so much, and so it's nice to get to know other people.
Yeah.
And tell them hello for us.
I sure will.
All right.
Sure
Well, we're
will.
going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with, of course, the Board of County Commission Chair, Kathy Townsend. Welcome back to Coffee with the Chair. I'm Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. I'm here with none other than the Board of County Commission Chair, Kathy Townsend.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It's a bright Monday morning, but it's whatever morning you're watching this, to be honest with you.
That's true.
For the month of August?
Yes, that's what this is for.
Okay, very good. We just ruined the magic of TV, right?
Yes, we did.
But welcome. We are going to talk a little bit about, it's summertime here. I am fortunate enough to sit on the Tourism Development Council, and I know they got a lot of stuff going on for residents this summer. And we're just going to learn more about tourism in St. Lucie County, right?
Yep, and maybe one day we need to have Charlotte on the show.
Of course,
We'll do that one of these.
And she
months.
has been on the show, I think, in the past, but I've been doing it for 17 years. So I'm sure she has in that 17 years.
Yeah. So they have a program going on this summer where they've reached out to local businesses here, and they're offering discounts to the locals that live here. So kind of like staycations, and then there's a horseback riding on the beach, Navy SEAL Museum. I think Spunky's has a free surfboard. If you go to the website and the tourism website, there's a whole list of items that are on there. Some are buy one, get one free. Some are like 40% discounts. I know Hutchinson Island Resort is giving a discount if you want to do a staycation there. So,
and that's important because we've seen our numbers. So during COVID, nobody could travel, right? Nobody could get on a cruise. Nobody could go overseas. So we saw a huge surge in essentially what are staycations, people coming from Florida and Georgia just to hang out in Florida, because we sort of remained open during
Yeah, we
COVID to a much more degree than anywhere else in the U.S. And so we saw a huge soar, and now people are able to get back on the boat, go overseas, get on a plane.
I think people still like to do staycations, though.
I love to.
I do too.
I do a lot of Florida in-state vacations. They're quick getaways, and we live in paradise.
And there's a lot to do in the whole state of Florida to begin with. I mean, North Florida is entirely different than the Keys versus the middle of the state and the West Coast. The beaches and the sands are different over there. So there's a lot to do. You don't really have to leave Florida. You could do a whole month. And like our state parks, we have a lot of great state parks too here in Florida.
Yeah, and we have 3 state parks right here in St. Lucie County. So we have a lot to do. And people don't realize our beaches are very unencumbered unless you go to Blind Creek.
Well, this is true. Blind Creek's probably one of the busiest beaches in Florida.
Yeah,
They
it's
have their
packed.
annual skinny dipping day too. every year.
Did I see you refereed or something, or you were a judge or something?
Counter.
You were a counter.
They count because they're trying to break the world record.
That's right. And so, you were,
so they have a counter out there, and everybody that comes up, they click it, and they keep, they want to beat the record. And it wouldn't be surprising if they do, because every year it gets more and more people. They're a bunch of great people.
You and I know that.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
a fan.
great people. They're the
of their group.
naturists,
Mhm.
and they police that beach. They take it very serious. People that go there and litter and do things, they report it.
Mhm.
They have a great relationship with the county. They for a long time they had the restrooms there, and they paid for the restrooms.
Yep.
We are putting in permanent restrooms and showers there now, where we're going to be redoing the parking.
Good.
So that's going to be an even nicer beach.
Yeah, I mean, the Naturists are a nonprofit group. They are a well-organized 501c3, and they take what they do incredibly seriously and are very, I think, conscientious about everything that they do out there. It is
they
a
are.
clothing optional beach, but they are very, very tightly kind of boundaried. And they do a good job of making sure that people there behave appropriately.
They do. It's a great group.
It is a good group. Lawyers, doctors. I mean, it is
Teachers.
Yeah.
Families go there with their children.
Yeah. So, but
We also have the nudist colony.
Yep.
Here in St. Lucie County, and a lot of them go out there too. But people don't understand that's actually two separate things. The
it is.
Naturist is a group of people from all over the United States. They actually come to Florida, and they have different meetup groups. And this is one of the groups they meet up here at Blind Creek. And then Sunnier Palms is a nudist colony. A lot of those do go to that beach, but it's a totally different entity, and that's a place where people live.
Yeah, and Sunnier Palms been in the county, I think, since the 70s, and it's been with the same family.
Yes.
TA's family has owned that since its inception, I think in the early to mid 70s. I think they started that out there. People didn't even know it's here, right? So
Yep, they're very discreet and they're very private.
yeah, Sunnier Palms. TA used to give me hats to give out, and I haven't had any for a long time. I need to call her and see if we can get some Sunnier Palms
Yeah.
hats.
She's getting older, but she used to be very, very involved in the county.
She did.
In many, many ways she was. She's, I think, kind of calmed down a little bit in
I haven't seen her.
retirement. She's still around. She comes out every once in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen her for a good while. She used to come to a lot of our meetings.
Yeah, she did. She used to do a lot. She was really involved in a lot of stuff. But, we're all getting older.
We are, aren't we? Yeah. I just admitted I've been doing this for 17 years. So yeah, we're all getting older. Other tourism. So the website is what?
Visit St. Lucie.
Yeah.
And one of the favorite things I like to do when I have company here is the horseback riding on the beach. And they're also in this as well. They have a special going on too. Which that's the other thing too. We are going to be redoing that park as well. So we're relocating the horseback riding on the beach to another park further down the road, but they're not going anywhere. They're just going to be relocated. So if you go to their website or our website, it'll tell you the location where they're going to be.
And it's not easy to horseback ride on the beach. It's not allowed in hardly any places. Like, are there only a couple in Florida, if that? Because that's pretty highly regulated.
Yeah,
as well.
that's one of the unique things that we have here.
Yeah, is horseback riding on the beach. We have the Blind Creek, which is the clothing optional beach. I mean, we have everything, and then we have beaches that are for your dogs.
We do. People don't sometimes I even think, what do we really have here in St. Lucie County? But then when you really start thinking about it, we really do have quite a bit. We have the horseback riding on the beach, not every county has. We have several dog parks. We have the Navy SEAL Museum, which nobody else in the state of Florida has.
Nobody else in the U.S. has.
Well, no, there is another one in Virginia.
Because I know they're putting one in San Diego, but I don't think it's done yet. Yeah.
No, there is another Navy SEAL Museum. I believe it's in Virginia. There's two, and we are one of the two. And they are actually getting ready to do an addition over there. They're going to have a second story conference room that you can rent out for your conferences or weddings. And it's going to also have an open deck that you'll be able to sit out there and overlook the ocean.
Yeah, because the dune is pretty high there, so you can't really see the beach, even though it is on the beach.
I've seen the plans. It's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Nice.
Yes, it's
I
going to be
always
gorgeous.
like to
But we
see
have that. And, we have great fishing. We're the kingfish capital of the world. We have Pelican Yacht Club, our yacht club, plus we have the Fort Pierce Yacht Club. There's two here in the county. So when you really start looking, there's a lot of things to do.
Yeah. They just opened the port in Port St. Lucie.
Yep, they did.
Which
That's
is
nice. The Pioneer Park.
Yep.
That's really nice.
An all-inclusive park for kids.
And they're going to be having hotels and restaurants down there on the waterfront.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know we are still moving forward with out at the fairgrounds, our entertainment district out there, to have a little race cart, an amphitheater, a little splash pad, stuff like that out there for our families as well. So I think we'll be there.
Yeah, I mean, every day we see things getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Do we? Should we talk about where tourism monies come from to promote tourism? And I've been on that thing for, I don't know what, 10, 15 years. So if I have to do it, it's fine because
no, we can talk about it because it's confusing to a lot of people.
It is. They don't understand that we as residents do not pay bed tax.
Well, we do if we stay at a hotel.
If we stay in a hotel, or we only short-term stays, 6 months or less, no matter who does it, pays the additional bed tax, which is a 5% additional bed tax to your sales tax.
And that's even your short-term vacation rentals. If you have a short-term rental, you're supposed to have your number that you would get from the tax collector's office, and you're supposed to collect the taxes, and you're supposed to pay it in monthly.
Yep.
So if you are here and you stay locally, then you would pay the 5 cents tourist tax. But for the most part, it does bring in a pretty decent revenue for us. The bad thing is that 4 cents of that 5 cents goes straight to the Met Stadium.
Yeah. So yeah, the first 2 cents go to bonds from, capital improvements or maintenance, right? First 2 cents go to maintenance, and then yeah.
And then there's 1 penny left that we actually see, and 2/3 of that penny stays north of Midway Road
Yep. And
for tourism and for the fairgrounds and stuff like that north of Midway Road. So it is money, but it's not as much as people think it is because so much goes into the Met Stadium.
it does. And why does it so much go into the Met Stadium? Because the Met Stadium, circulate probably $30 million into our community every year by having him here.
With the restaurants and the lodging and stuff that they
Yes,
spend.
yes. Many of our businesses, west of town, both north and south, are dependent upon the Mets to survive throughout the year because we have so many visitors for that. So that's why. And I think that that's a good trade-off, right? Is to be able to provide that sort of economic engine for all businesses in St. Lucie County when primarily that money is coming from tourism.
Well, and there's a debt. There's a debt that has to be paid out there at the Met Stadium. It's our facility, and we maintain it. We take care of it, and we staff it, and we mow the grass, and we take care of it. So that money was set aside and designated when the stadium came, and it was negotiated.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's a designated percentage that goes to that stadium so that the debt could be covered.
Yeah. So I mean, I always think it's a good plan. We had signed, I don't know, quite a few years ago, probably almost 4 or 5 years ago now, a 25-year. It goes by so fast.
I know it does. I think it was 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
4 or 5
Yeah.
probably, that they would stay an additional.
And the Mets has
25
been sold.
years.
They've been sold to a really wonderful family. And
Yeah.
the family that has it now is a lot more engaged. I'm sure they're doing a lot more with Charlotte. The Mets have really, they're a partner now.
Yeah.
And the family that owns it does, and they're giving back to this community.
They're here
Yeah.
quite a bit.
They are.
And they have the Amazing Mets Foundation, which has actually donated very generously throughout our county, to be honest with you. So I'm very happy
They're
about
good.
that.
They're a great family.
They are. And then you talked about the racetrack out west of town. That's still ticking along?
There's everything's in planning.
Okay.
It's still moving along. Buc-ee's is moving along. Buc-ee's is coming up within the next couple of weeks. A couple of their meetings. That's still on target to open on time. We're kind of quiet right now because we're getting ready to go into budget. So, that always kind of slows things down a little bit for that couple of weeks in July. But we're steady. We're stable. Things are very good here in St. Lucie County. I almost feel guilty saying that. I just got back from FAC, and not every county can say that. They're having their challenges and their struggles. And
Oh, really?
some are having to build jails. And, we're in a good place here in the county.
Yeah.
We have reserve funds. There's a couple of needs that we won't be able to fund in this budget, but for the most part, cybersecurity is going to be the forefront of our budget this year
Yeah.
to make sure that that doesn't happen again from what happened before. So, but our departments are strong. Our staff is good. We're very blessed that we have our staff that stays with us for a long time. Usually, if you get a job, you don't leave or you promote up or to another department, and so we're in a really good place here in St. Lucie County.
Good. And the inmate medical bill is going to, help us out at the jail. So tell us a little bit about that, because I know that was something that you were very passionate about.
So it's two different things that people are confused by this. The inmate medical inside the jail was a company that changed. The company that was there was not providing the services. So we have entered into a new agreement with NapCare. They're coming in. They are rehiring some of the staff that was out there, and they are due to take over August 1st. And hopefully that will resolve a lot of the concerns and issues that were going on out there at the jail. The other part of this medical is whenever an inmate is sent out of the jail, it's another whole entity, and it goes to Lawnwood. They were billing us up to 26,000% over the Medicare rate. So this bill that was just passed limits it to 100% over Medicare. If the company is a private hospital and they are not making a profit, they can bill up to 125%. No more than that. It's capped out at 125%. It's going to put probably $7 to $8 million back into our budget. We were paying $10 million. We know there's still going to be some inmate medical sent to the hospital, so we're not going to save a whole $10 million.
Right.
So out of that $10 million, though, I would think that probably we'll end up paying about $2 to $3 million
That's a huge difference.
And then that other 7 will be able to go back into our budget.
Yeah.
My goal would be to be able to take at least a little bit of that to be able to lower the millage rate next budget season, where residents can see a difference and not just a $20 or $30 reduction. When you're doing a 0.5 or a 0.10, residents don't see that in their tax bill.
They will not.
It's not enough to make a difference. You could say you lowered the millage rate, but did you really? Because there's no relief financially for the residents. So if the board, you have to have your 3 votes. Out of that $7 million, we can take part of that and really do a reduction next budget after we've gone through a year of seeing what we're really going to be looking at. Then maybe in 2025 there will finally be able to be a relief for them.
I mean, I think it's tough because the reality is when you're homestead, your assessed value is going to go up 3%, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have not seen a year, except for during the recession, where our values went down, right? They almost always go up. So up to 3% of that increased value is what you're going to have to pay on your property taxes on, right? That goes to your assessed value. So when you reduce your millage rate, say the county's by 0.5, that's great, but we already know it's probably going to go up 3. And then remember, the county is only one taxing entity. There's several others. You would all have to get in unison.
Right.
All of you, every single one of them, I think there's 27 taxing districts.
It depends on where you live.
Yeah.
And don't forget, some of the people have CDDs.
Yes. Well, that's a whole other,
Creekside,
yeah.
And that's almost all those CDDs. If you live in a CDD, it is almost double what your regular tax is. If your taxes are 10, you end up with 20.
Yep.
Because they're very high.
They are.
And people don't understand those either. And especially people that didn't buy the house brand new from that developer. If they're buying it from somebody, they aren't really explained what that is and what they're getting into.
Well, not only, and I think that most realtors are really good about saying, listen, just because this person paid this amount in taxes, that has no bearing on what you pay in taxes.
I think all realtors are good about explaining that they're paying this, but how long have they been in the home?
Exactly.
What did they purchase the house for?
What did they
Obviously,
purchase
your
it
taxes
for?
are based on what you're buying it
How
for.
long has it been homesteaded?
Yeah.
Because for me, I've been in my house a long time. I bought it during the recession. If I sell my house, whoever buys it their taxes are going to probably quadruple at least, right? Because I'm a longtime resident and I bought it, during the recession. But then also you have to remember, even if they've only lived there a year, they might have had portability from some other community, Miami, that they brought up too, which would reduce their assessed value. And so that is going to have a huge bearing on their taxes too. So people just don't understand, looking at what people paid in taxes and trying to get an idea is not what you're going to pay.
And it is true, we're the highest in the state. I don't deny that, but we're the highest in the state because of the taxing authorities. We're the only county that has a fire taxing authority. You take off 3 mills. We're not the highest in the state. Our school board does have a high millage rate, so you remove that. So again, if you look at the base of what the county commissioners are responsible for, we're not the highest in the state.
No.
And that's where it's a little confusing to the residents.
Well, I think that, and I think there might be a few other taxing districts for fire and
there is
school
another
board,
county that
for
probably
sure,
did it.
for sure. School board is their own taxing district, but we had voted to increase ours over the max 0.5. So and we're getting ready to renew that this year. That goes towards teacher pay because we unfortunately don't. We have one of the biggest counties, but we don't match in teacher pay.
Right.
But when you add up all the different taxing districts and authorities and all that kind of good stuff, and most of it was voter referendum, right? We voted on the extra increase on school board. We voted on children's services. We vote on these things and we decide that the trade-off is
That's the other
good.
thing, children's service. That's a tax in our bill that people don't understand either.
They don't. It's a small amount, but what I think they do understand is the work that the children's services
They do
does.
tremendous.
And-
They give it to a lot of different entities.
Well, I think that they employ through their programs almost 500 people, through. So that's like that little engine is one of our largest employees.
Sean does an amazing job.
Employers, yeah. So,
Yes, he does.
but yeah, you have to break it down. It can be confusing and it does seem high,
But we have a video we're going to do this year, and we're going to take the dollar, we're going to break the dollar out, and we're going to explain to everybody in the video where every penny goes. So out of every dollar, the county ends up with like around 19 cents of that dollar. By the time you pay city and the other parts of it, we end up with like 19 cents that actually goes into our budget.
Yeah.
So they did take the time this year to do a video, and it's going to be shown, and it's going to be presented at multiple things for hopefully people can understand that.
And I hope they can, right? And I hope that I think each of the taxing districts should do their own marketing video so people understand, because I think that you would get the buy-in, but they have to be told.
Yeah, and you can educate and educate. I don't know that you'll ever educate enough for people to totally get it.
No. We try here on this show, right?
We do. We talk about that almost every show. But, you know, it's like anything. You can take something that's really good and take one line out of it and flip it around and make it bad, even though it was all good in that paragraph or that show, right? It's the beauty of fake book and social media.
Oh, yeah, our favorite. Well, we're going to take some questions, I think. I happen to know that Chair Townsend loves questions. And
You do?
You do. You are always happy to answer questions. I've never seen you
I'm
not
happy to anser them. Yes, I mean.
But you don't love them?
No, I mean, I'm transparent. They want to ask something, ask.
Does anybody have any questions about, I mean, you can ask about projects too. The airport is chugging along. We talked about that last show.
With the governor slashing the arts funding, is the county now scrambling to try and help the Arts and Alliance folks with their budgets again?
So that just happened. We haven't not had time to talk about that actually, because it just happened. I have a solution to that, and it's something that I've actually been working on for about 3 months. I have a private investor in St. Lucie County that has been wanting to take that over anyways. So I don't think it's really going to affect us here in the county, because that gentleman and I have had some really in-depth conversations, and he has wanted to take over that program to begin with. And his projects that he currently has here in the county are beautiful. They're gorgeous projects.
Good.
So I think we're going to be okay on that. I mean, yes, they'll be hurt some, but I think our arts will still be around.
So I agree with privatizing that, because you do not have a funding mechanism to fund the arts, to keep it quasi-government. And so I think that if you privatize that, you're going to have and I know you put them out on their own as a profit, but there's no funding.
Correct. There's
really
not, and
tied
that's
to
why,
it.
you know, we're in a pretty good place here in the county, because we have a lot of really great artists here. And I think we're going to be okay on that.
Very good. Anybody else have any questions? Boy, no questions today.
It's Monday.
Because we covered Buc-ee's.
We're normally
we
on
covered,
a Thursday.
We covered all the usual questions. Buc-ee's, the racetrack, you know, the airport. So we've covered all the huge. What else do we have?
I want to thank Patty for being here.
Yeah. You must have known Patty forever.
I have, yep.
Yeah, good. Wow, 0 questions. All right, well, there you go.
This was an easy show, everybody.
I know, we need an easy button. I have an easy button.
We need to bring it next time.
You know, I inherited this easy button from Linda Cox, so I also believe inherited it. So it's got to be 20 years old. It still works. It's that easy. Still, every time I push it, I'm like, I can't believe this thing still works. So, all right, well, I want to thank Patty and Angie Pools and Mike and Stefan and all of our studio audience for coming in today, because we had to switch up the time due to a holiday, but they all checked out the calendar and did what they needed. Well, I know, it's amazing, right? And then, of course, Steamworks. We love Michael at Steamworks, and we love that he's
always
local.
here.
He is so reliable and trustworthy, and such a hard-working
And you know what? His
individual.
little shop doesn't have just coffee. They have
No.
everything. They
They
have
have food.
sandwiches. They have soup.
Yep.
So don't think
He's
it's
got
just a coffee
chef.
shop. Go in there and grab some lunch.
Yeah, because he has a chef that works in the Steamworks. So head out there on US 1. And with that, I want to thank everybody for watching. And we will be back here next month, the first Thursday, 8:15 a.m. Coffee and Danish provided, free, open to the public, right there at the corner of 25th and Virginia. So I think that's it. Have a great day,
Bye.
everybody.